Hello there, everyone, and welcome to Spinistry News for Monday, December 17th, 2018. Spinistry News is our quick hit of current cycling and gravel related news and how it ties into all things Spinistry for the foreseeable future and down the road, and heck, maybe yesterday. We will make a point to keep each of these episodes as brief as possible. We will be up against a 10-minute time limit at the most, so that these can show up on your Alexa briefing sometime in the very near future. First off for today, what we want to talk about is DKXL. Lottery winners have been announced, attendees have been announced and accepted, and we're happy to say that looks like a good 10%, if not more, of that field are Spinistry veterans and Spinistry regulars. Excellent job, folks. Congratulations. Glad you made it in there. And we do want to make it crystal clear that we encourage everybody to pursue their Dirty Kanza dreams and go ahead and take part in the lottery. If you want to be part of Dirty Kanza, go for that. We encourage it. We're even going to encourage Team Spinistry members to be there. But the way this all does tie into Spinistry directly, and we were contacted by quite a few people that I guess were not selected for the DKXL lottery, and they have expressed interest in us doing a 400-mile double for Can't Do Kanza this year. We are highly and likely considering that. Now, that said, if you didn't make the XL and the regular DK200 is your backup plan, please go for that. If on the 20th you're not in the DK200 either, just rest assured on the 21st we'll open registration for Can't Do Kanza. It'll be held that same weekend, so you can set up your vacation time and everything like that, and you know you're going to be getting in your 200 miles and probably now 400 miles, since there does seem to be quite a bit of interest in a double Can't Do Kanza as well. So keep that in mind. Next thing we want to talk about, and this is a very indirect Spinistry relationship, but we think it's pretty cool. News came out late last week that the Colorado Classic is going to be converting to a women's only race. We are very stoked by this concept. Building women's competitive cycling is a priority of ours. Getting more women involved in cycling is something we think is hugely important to the growth of the sport, not the growth of Spinistry. We think for the whole cycling industry, getting more women involved is key for growth, obviously. But the really missing piece that we want to help find a solution for is more women on the competitive side of things. We know good and darn well that more than 15% of the bicycle riders out there are women that want to be competitive, and we need more racing women to help us find what the best way is to deliver a racing experience that they're looking forward to and that they're looking to enjoy. The Colorado Classic, concentrating on women's racing, we think is just a magnificent way to start that ball rolling. And here's how that ties into all things Spinistry on an indirect basis, but maybe more direct, is looks like Colorado Classic Week is also likely to be the week that we do our Team Spinistry Colorado excursion. Right now it's a big old plan of doing Gravel Worlds in Nebraska, rolling over to Buena Vista, Colorado the next day and doing a Spinistry ride, and then doing points to points from Buena Vista to South Park, Colorado, and doing the over-the-top 13K 100-mile gravel grinder on the following weekend, and I don't have the calendar in front of me, the 22nd or something like that of August, 24th of August, I do believe. And that all that falls within what is the forecast week for the Colorado Classic as well. What would be really cool, have no idea, we'll have to talk to Coach Lauren about this, if her team ends up being part of that Colorado Classic, and maybe we're able to tag along and follow with the Classic and Team Tipco and what they're up to, and maybe what Lauren's up to, and still do our Spinistry stuff along the way. So that's something that's possibly in the works and that we think is going to be very interesting. And to close it out, we do want to give a big shout out. Gravel King, Gravel Queen, the Gravel Royalty Series for 2018 wraps up this weekend with the Holiday Ramble. And Insurance for Texans has been a fantastic title sponsor. We couldn't ask more from Ron and his crew and what they've done to support you guys. And they will be on board as a series sponsor for 2019 as well. But Ron's recognized from the get-go that Spinistry was growing, and we were going next level. And he said from the beginning that once you have a national sponsor lined up, Insurance for Texans will roll on down into an associate sponsor position. So we're happy to announce, and I think Ron's happy with us being able to announce, that Insurance for Texans will be becoming an associate sponsor, which means a new title sponsor for the Gravel King and Gravel Queen Gravel Royalty Series will be announced this Saturday. Stay tuned, show up Saturday, and find out more about that special announcement. And good day to everyone. That's Spinistry News for today, and we'll talk again in the near future.